Onivia, League of Legends highlights.
To the death with this. And do you think that the Kai'Sa is the perfect addition to this overall lineup? But I'm looking at the Damokia composition and the amount of kite back and re-engage that comp has available. He's going to ward it, but not going to take the risk here. Oh, no. I like it. I think that should be able to do so as Kellen.
Play, bit of an aggressive engagement here as Kellen does have the Inspire. Ruler's in trouble as Doctor's found him. Oh dear, Callan's extraordinarily low and Canyon's down here. It's going to be first blood going to the Ezreal and the hands limps his way out.
But it's just farm for Peanut and that's nice. But in of itself, not really going to feel like a even or worthwhile trade.
Nope. And they're going to be able to grab the Drake as well. Bottom side control absolutely.
Flash is available as well and he can follow up. And overall, Gen.G is still going to be very strong around the teamfight stage, and that's what we're going to be looking.
Positioning. There's the ulti from Chovy, looking for the opportunity. Great orbit deception. The flash out of the charm as Peanut is still going. Canyon going to try and get in here and answer, and Peanut was already dead regardless. That is the kill going over to both junglers. As Chovy is
back into the game. Canyon was very far behind in terms of gold, in terms of itemization compared to Peanut, and will be doing a lot better.
That's the flash then is played immediately. The flash comes out. Great solar flare from Lahans as Doctorm down to 200 health. Lahans in trouble though as he's burning down, but he is going to survive. Kellen, not enough damage back.
Looks like a dumb one. Should we get a Drake?
We could be going to September as well. No, we're not. It is going to be an Ocean Soul. Would have liked the Earth, Wind, and Fire personally. Could have made things bits for a, this coral reef to lurk in. Speaking of which, he's going to throw down the ultimate, and now Doran gets himself a big old shield. Does have to flash, though, as the seismic shard comes in, and Bertle locks down the solo kill. Now to get back under his turret, but it's not going to work, as the horse was there, and the answering kill comes down, but the solo in.
Oh, I like this a lot. He doesn't have ult.
He doesn't have ult. Does have full health as he's trying to avoid Doran. Gets stunned up by the solar flare though. 1 versus 3. He's just put into the bouncy castle and he is going to be so dead. Nothing the coral reef can do. And Gen.G are going to be able to get to work on this turret as well. For them to crash this wave into the outer turret mid lane. I love this brute force.
More importantly, 45 seconds till the Drake. With the pressure that they can get themselves here and possibly a Rift Herald as well, they can push that down. Relative lack of vision, so it's also hard because Gen.G can actually get a lot of poke down. Not quite as much yet as Doran.
Yeah, chains are going to connect. He's already flashed and Everfrost is going to come through. Not exactly the most damage. True Shot Barrage though will do it and Doctorm gets another kill. Oh dear.
That's so big. Because that is your most reliable way to set up properly for these fights. Gone.
Yeah. And as well, without that mid-outer turret, we're going to have a teleport to the inner here from Chovy. They're just going to give this up. That is Soul Point going over to Damokia. It's looking like a very different game than game number 1, a game where Gen.G had so much control.
Because Chovy is going for Banshees, which really good into things like the chains and maybe an ultimate from Bertle. But not great, I'd say, into an Ezreal.
It means doing damage becomes
also, yes, because he also went Lucidity Boots. And this build is fine if you go for Horizon Focus, because that's when the damage amplification on your Everfrost and on your Charm turns you into a threat.
Wow, that's just an ultimate. Bertle is not messing around. Doran gets a big old shield, but it's a pretty fast one up. They can afford to do so, but they want to be able to lock down this soul as quickly as possible. Shock Blast just barely mistimed as well. As Chain is going to take the horse for a walk. As Peanut looking to tidy up all of this vision as best he can, but he's starting to go down low. Good Charm is going to connect immediately. The Malphite just blows up, and now your big counter engage tool is no longer there. And Gen.G, they should be able to take this. Damokia not going to be able to fight this one out. Bertle, big misstep.
Essential Charm there from Chovy. If that goes any other way, Damokia might be able to get themselves a soul. This time around, not going to happen. Really, really big moment there from Unstoppable Force fired at them if you're not flanking, right? Like, it's just, unless they think they can take it, not going to happen. And that's not great engage, honestly.
Well, that's an Unstoppable Force that did hit. Canyon's going to get the follow-up stun there as well. Doran's going to flash, get himself out of the way. Bertle trying to ignore this damage as best he can as Canyon locks down the kill. He can't get the reset though, so it's a 2-for-1 in favor of Gen.G, and there is a very low turret for them to take as well. This is so much of an advantage for Gen.G.
Third time the Charm. Beautiful bait coming through there from Gen.G.
Has control of this brush to the right of the pit. Always so important here. Vision picked up by Gen G. The charm is going to connect
Again?
once again onto the rock.
Oh.
The follow-up's not quite there though, but he's still down to 50% health. It's going to be very difficult for the Malphite to find these engages.
Showmaker.
Yeah, gets into the pit here. There's now Peanut. Does spot. But can he actually steal this one away is the question. It's going to be Canyon, so they managed to get the Soul 3-man knockup with the unstoppable forces. Bertel able to run his way out of it as well. It is going to be the kill onto the Viego though as Ruler Killer Instinct onto Bertel, but he's slowed down. Yeah, this Coral Reef is not long for this world, and as an Australian, that makes me feel very sad.
Crucially there though, is that the Soul goes...
See whether they can survive this one. Lahen's going to be the first one to get engaged on, and he's very, very far away from the rest of his team. Chovy was looking for Bertel on the flank, but he gets the blast cone. He makes his way over. As True Shot Barrage not going to connect crucially onto Lahen's. They've still got everyone alive, but can they actually win the fight is the question. The bootback Canyon is already dead, and Gen G now have the man advantage in the fight, but can they manage to win this one out? Bertel tries to get down there, but it's not going to work out, and Ruler grabs that kill. Now it's 5 versus 3. DWG still feeling like they actually want to fight this. They're not going to be able to. Their health bars are much higher. Just the amount of CC, the amount of engage control is Dr. He's still very, very healthy, but in goes Ruler, shuts him down. And despite the position, despite the fact that Domon looked like they wanted it, Gen G will wipe the floor with him.
And what a beautiful extended skirmish there from Gen G Atlas. DWG, they try to push because if you get them there, that's the win. Right there. But instead, they overstep crucially. Little bit too impatient, not wanting to take the time. Dr. He did so much damage there, but it wasn't enough. Canyon getting blown up immediately with ult, with flash available. Yeah. Now Gen G, monstrous gold lead.
It's just huge. Grab themselves. Going to miss. Good wagon wheel to slow down the Ahri, but she's not going to take any damage or anything like that. As Doran trying to take down the turret. He will be able to do so, but True Shot Barrage is going to do a lot of damage to the Jace. He's dead. Canyon's managed to grab that kill. He's going to transform into a Jace now, but immediately he's punished as Peanut locks down that kill. So 4 versus 4, but low health bars on Damwon. And Gen G have broken open the mid lane. Bottom side will do the same thing as there are siege minions that are buffed up and just wailing on the inhibitor turret. Inhibitor goes down in the mid lane, stays alive on the bottom side, down beneath half health. If Ruler hits another one, I mean, he's just dead. Either it just kills him outright, or there's an ultimate to follow up. Good solar flare from Lahen's to deny any sort of engage. Shock blast onto Kellen means that he's out of this fight. Void Seeker will just kill him. Goodbye. Ruler locks down that kill. Canyon is going to be here at least, but he's tagged by another one. Ruler, are these magnetized? What is going on? The unstoppable force does fly down. True Shot Barrage gets so much value. But in goes Ruler now. Dr. goes golden. That is just going to wait his death. No, he lives. Arcane Shift gets himself away. But still, it's going to be the Shock Blast. The Rock goes down, the Ezreal to follow. And Showmaker, he is just going to have to watch his Nexus fall, I believe, as he does manage to chain up the horse. They don't even need an Elder. They're just looking to finish this game.
And Peanut sprinting towards those turrets. It's going to be 1 against 1, Atlas.
Yep, it's
this
the best
series not over
now.
yet.
It's absolutely true. The charm not going to connect there onto Showmaker. But these Nexus turrets are a formality. Skellen gets on in here. Doran is just going to buy some space for his team. And Chovy is going to go down. But still, I think Ruler should be able to deal with this. Showmaker dives forward. Not going to be enough. And the Nexus falls down. Gen G bring us to an even series. And it's going to be 1-1. Moving.